Move back.
For what?
Move back.
I want what's on their
Move back.
If there's anything of value on this and I don't get it, you're getting kneecapped for next. I'll move back.
And I cast Fairy Fire.
Is what?
Fairy Fire.
The fuck does that do?
Highlights anything in a colored aura.
Why didn't you do that before?
Because I invisibility,
couldn't,
right?
Because literally, I was down and then immediately had to call Jaco because I was like, we're fucked right now.
She died, so whoever is here did not give a shit about her, doesn't give a shit about us. People in this fucking building are not getting shot, all right?
And with that, welcome back to TPKhaos. We got Billy, Matt, Caleb, and Zion.
Hi.
We're in a hallway.
Trapped in a wizard's
Hell.
council tower, and they are getting lost in a mystic maze of shifting hallways and changed perspectives, fighting invisible creatures. And where did we leave it off? You took yours.
That'd be mine.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll just pick up the battle right where we left off.
So, can I get towards a wall? Like, can I put my back?
Oh yeah, there's lots of walls.
Well, so let me ask this then. Is there a wall that's like this somewhere?
Like a corner?
Like a corner long enough to like cover 2 of the fucking 4 places I can be hit from?
No, 1.
So, okay, so there we go, 1. So yeah, I'm just gonna put my back up against the wall. All right. Oh.
Just gonna start blasting.
Spray and pray.
Because someone took a shot and missed before we got our last round. Because they tried to attack again after I blew her head off, right? And so from the area that they attacked us from, I'm just gonna put, we'll say 2 shots at first.
Okay. Give me roll a disadvantage and then give me a D6 or a D8.
Okay. No sharpshooter, no nothing. I need all the points I can get. So that is either a 28 or a 30.
Yeah, no, give me a D8. 1 or 2. Come on.
8.
All right. Go ahead and roll some damage.
That's gonna be what? 11.
Okay.
Does it make a sound where I shot?
Faintly. Not what you would expect, but you do hear like a growl or a slight moan, just and then it fades quickly.
So because I shot it, if I put 2 more bullets into the same area, is that still a disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay.
But I will let you not get the chance to miss completely.
Okay.
Roll disadvantage for the attack.
But I don't have to roll the D8 to see if I hit.
The D8.
All right, so this is going to be the same thing, disadvantage. I'm going to do something with my last grip point, or my last attack for grit. Well, nope. So best it's going to be is 15.
No. Not land.
I haven't luckied yet. I still have 3 lucky, so we'll try it. 16.
Well, what was that before? Because if it's lucky, you just take the best one.
Oh.
So what
No,
was
so
the-
before it was a 6, that would have been 18.
18 would land.
Okay. Yep. But I still have to use a lucky to get that,
Yes,
right?
because
it
then
works
you can
either
just
way.
pick. You don't have to pick the lucky die you roll. You get to roll one more and pick the best.
Oh, well, then I'd rather have the 16 for a 28.
There you go.
Okay. 4? 13?
Oh, damn. On the money.
Bam!
Now, you don't see anything appear. You just hit and boom. You hear a.
I think I killed 1. I don't know those. I can't fucking see it. And again, no blood, no nothing.
There's no blood, no nothing.
Fuck
Quick,
wizards.
give me a quick perception check.
Perception's gonna be straight. I don't think I have anything that can fucking.
It's not very high.
16.
16 actually passes. You feel like you may have gotten some gunk on you. You can't see it, but like fingers feel oily and greasy and slimy, but there's nothing on there. All right, and then you done?
I got one more.
All right.
So I mean, I guess I just fired where the last thing I was. I don't even know what I would do with that information. I mean, unless that means that there's something close enough to me, but nah.
You can take another pop shot.
I think I'll take. So what was? Because I have a grip point that allows me to do advantage on a shot, so it'd just be a straight roll, right? Nah.
Yeah, straight roll if you're doing that.
Would I still have to roll this?
Yes, you do now because you're not going off of any past knowledge of where it's at.
I have 4 grip points left. 3 grip points left. I'll try it. So I'm going to straight roll, and then I'll roll this again. 24.
Yeah.
And 3. 6 divided by 2.
Okay. All right. That actually hits something.
We're getting better every shot.
What do you got?
15.
All right. That was a 3 on the D8.
Yes.
15.
15. Bam.
Okay. You done?
I can action surge and keep going, but like I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So yeah, I must call it there.
All right. You are up. And 21 hit you.
You poor bastard.
No, it hits me.
Unless
I have all of them defending
minions,
me.
they
Like
are
I
still
told, I
defending.
ordered them to defend me.
All right. If they're still defending, then somebody is taking
Death.
Your friend
10
is taking a
damage.
bow.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
something's taking 10.
All right. What is it? What's the AC? Or to hit? 21?
21.
Yeah, okay. What's
Oh,
the
that
damage?
hits. Yeah,
10 damage.
10? Okay.
10 slashing. All right.
I gotta say, these minions are actually being very useful right now as bullet fodder.
Well, what's really nice is that the Amulet of Summoning gives me 40 HP to disperse amongst the 3 of them.
Ah, okay.
So
Then
I have dispersed it evenly with, as even as I can with 3. So
besides that, Mirg, I'm sure like a 15 don't hit. So you feel
I did that wrong. I did my math wrong.
You're invisible. You still can't hit me. Actually, you know what? With my prosthetic, I might have like a big middle finger, like yeah.
All right, go ahead.
All right. I am going to. They're all gonna still stand like kind of around me,
Uh-huh.
so that they can take up most of the they have. It's an increased chance of them getting hit instead of me. But I am going to order all of them to attack in a general direction, each out from a different direction. That way.
Hey, it's working so far for me.
And
Go ahead and roll
so
your attacks.
Each one, and then I will also
Do
Eldritch
a D8
Blast.
with each one of the attacks.
I'll Eldritch Blast into. No, I'm not going to Eldritch Blast. No, that's a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's an action. Never mind. I can't do
It
that.
is an action to use
So,
it.
So,
so
okay.
disadvantage on each one and
a
a D8.
D8. Okay, so
14.
13. So that's the first one coming
What's
from
The
the
modifier
big guy is a +5, I think.
+5 will land. Go ahead, D8.
Give me a moment to double check that. That was the wrong thing.
+5's pretty good for a.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing basically, Billy, is there
Oh,
were
wait, no,
4,
it was this guy
and now
that
there's
was
like 2 left.
Yeah, this guy is a +5. Okay, so D8 is a 4.
4? Okay.
4.
For your damage.
500 D8, right?
This is 1d4 piercing +3. So that's +5 piercing and DC con save.
The con is like a +1 for 15.
Okay, so it's gonna take half of this. 3, 9, 15, half of 15 poison damage.
So 7 or 8.
And then the next guy is going to make, so there's the D8, that's a 7, and then a 13 to hit, and a 17 to hit. So 13 plus, what was it? plus 5. So 13 plus 5, 18.
That one, it does miss.
It does. Okay. And then the last guy, 6.
And that one.
Don't even bother rolling the next one. Yep, it don't matter.
Oh, that sucks because you got the D8 right that time.
That's sad.
You actual
I shouldn't
whore.
let you know that,
You're
but
making
damn
it a number
I was
based on
going
whether
so
it actually
fast.
hits them or not.
I was going fast into it anyway.
Well, it's not just a
and
disadvantage.
then-
They're not just invisible because a just invisible creature affects its surroundings. This does not.
And then I am going to hold an action from the moment I see me or one of my minions hit. And I am going to be, well, yeah. We'll get
Okay.
there.
I am going. Well, Gravedigger is going to look through his sword's flames to see if he could see some type of change of movement. Because there's like a hunting trick that some people do where they hold flames
Like the
to see shadows moving and stuff like that. Because the flickering light helps you see better.
no, there is no effect of like light and shadows or anything.
Well, he's going to slide across the ground and try to attack.
just start going.
He's
ape
going to
nuts.
run, slide across the ground, and hold his sword backwards and try to rake it across something that you can't see.
All right, give me a disadvantage.
That is 18.
Wow, yeah. D8. 5 or 6.
3.
That's a 3.
3. You swing into the air.
Well, this is also like magic because of Kensei. My weapons and punches are considered magical.
Oh yeah, no, that's not why
Okay.
it didn't hit. You just didn't land.
Just making sure. 8 plus 8, 16.
No.
And third bonus attack. 9 plus 10, 19.
Yes. 8. 6.
7.
No.
You're a horse's ass for making those exact numbers too.
each one had a numbers assigned to it. You killed everybody
I
else
know.
except 5 and 6.
Trust me, I understand.
All right. Anything else?
That was an attack and bonus.
All right.
My AC is 23 right now.
Merg.
Because I
Okay.
don't have to hit with the sword. I just have to attack with it.
So, I mean, bang, bang, shoot, shooting.
Bang, bang, shoot, shoot, bang.
23. And now I need a 5 or a 6, right?
Mhm.
Son of a bitch. That's a 7.
Yeah.
Nice little
So you
7.
go, "Bang!" Looking around. Where is it? Where is it?
24. That's a 1. That's a 19.
Mm-hmm. A 19 hit before.
That is a 6.
Oh.
Max damage. Max damage. Make me a happy fucker.
How
No!
much?
11.
Uh-oh.
Good job.
Mhm.
Because I felt that one hit, and just to make sure if I do go in for more attacks, I don't have to do this shit, right? I set to hit. What
Unless it takes movement.
do you mean?
No, like
Well,
on this
no,
turn.
like,
on
right
this
now.
turn.
On this turn?
On this turn.
Yeah, still a disadvantage, but
Now
No
since
D8.
you
Action
got the
surge,
ones-
grit. Crit.
Wow.
Bam!
There is no way you don't hit it for 13 more points, right?
13's literally on the table right now.
Okay.
Bang!
So I shoot it once. I'm leading my shot. Just bam!
Yeah, you're like, you got a good idea, and you're all, and then like, guys are still sitting there defensive, like nothing's happening for
I'm
a
gonna
few
slowly
seconds.
edge my way over to the fucking bitch's corpse. I'm gonna start patting it around for shit I can steal.
I'm gonna say stop.
Fuck you.
Move back.
For what?
Move back.
I want what's on their
Move
corpse.
back.
If there's anything of value on this and I don't get it, you're getting kneecapped for next. I'll move back.
And I cast Fairy Fire.
Is what?
Fairy
Fairy
Fire.
Fire.
The fuck does that do?
highlights anything in a colored aura.
Why didn't you do that before?
You know that does
I
invisibility,
couldn't,
right?
because literally I was down and then immediately had to call Jaco because I was like, we're fucked right now. I literally went down. That is the primary reason I didn't do it.
So you don't find much on her. The robes and stuff are ornate. You know, she's got some decent jewelry and stuff, but nothing worth more than a few gold.
I'll take
I
it.
thought you were going towards the thing that you just killed.
No, I want her body.
I wanted to go on the thing that you just killed.
Now.
I want to cast Fairy Fire on the thing that he just killed.
You can't see it,
they're
though.
dead now.
Well, yeah, that's the point. I want to highlight whatever it was, if it's still there.
But you can't highlight inanimate objects.
It's
With
just
Fairy
anything
Fire.
anything that, no, it says a creature.
Anything within
When a
there.
creature dies,
Any
it becomes
creature
an
in that-
object.
Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined.
Yeah, so we're gonna fucking what's the word I'm looking for here?
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined with a blue, green, or violet light. Your choice.
Object?
Each object. Wording right there. First paragraph.
Each object.
Sentence, actually. Fairy Fire. I highlight
So
it.
you're just
I wanna-
highlighting the entire area and everything.
20-foot radius of where he killed the thing.
All right. So where you killed it and you see what looks to be like a humanoid figure just outlined laying there. Within that area, you also see the other three that kind of laying there. You notice what the objects lit up to. A lot of the terrain and stuff is slightly off.
Yeah, of course it is.
There's like, you could see like how you kicked a pebble
Yeah.
earlier. There's a rock there. But for the most part, things match up, but slightly not.
Cool.
I can't cast that thing repeatedly. I only have a few spells. I could cast that a whole lot, so.
We got through it, but to really establish dominance over these people, I'm gonna take her fucking leg, and I'm literally gonna have her leg on my fucking shoulder as we walk around with the gun out, and I'm going to double tap each of these fucking things in the head before we continue forward. Actually, fuck that, I wanna leave.
So as you try leaving, the door goes further away.
God.
And when you turn around, you come back and meet up with your party. You see Kethral's body stand up and begins to walk and huddle again, headless and with only one leg, but walking as if there is a leg there.
I'm going to start following it.
So
See
now,
what
I guess the
happens.
biggest question is, did I hear when Jaco said you need to follow her no matter what? If I didn't hear that, I'm blowing off her other leg.
You didn't hear that. That was just for you, I believe.
Other fucking leg.
I want to repeat that. I do want to repeat it.
You're like, wait, he said
So
follow
I
her.
hold my gun up to
I
shoot
said,
her.
listen, Jacob said that we need to follow her at all costs. I guess even if that means she's like a half animated corpse.
Bitch, there's no
Which
head.
at this
I'm
point I am
holding her
questioning
leg.
if she's even a half animated corpse.
I'm going to grab the leg, if you allow me to, and I'm going to mend it back to her body.
Does that actually work? Does that legitimately
no,
work?
not at all.
Corpses are considered
Give me-
objects.
Corpses
Give me,
are considered objects.
Give me a D20 on that.
Come on, crit
Do I
that.
add anything?
Let's see. That's for mending. So you got a spell modifier?
Yeah. Well, it's a 15,
Oh, nice.
and my spell modifier is plus.
There is a
6.
medicine thing.
Yeah, it seems to work quite well.
Just like.
So now, all right, here's what's
That
going to
should
happen.
not work.
There is no, that's fine.
Corpses are
There's
considered
a reason
objects.
why it works, and it's not.
I know.
for what
I'm
you would
like,
think.
I'm saying that should not work
No,
normally.
it should not work. People at home, that should not work. Special circumstances.
And I'm thinking, I'm thinking about this, and I'm like, that should not work.
So
This
I'm-
is not normal.
So as we're following her, I'm literally gun
Yeah,
in
roll
hand.
me an Arcana.
Could I mend her head back together?
No, there is no head.
It's just splattered and gone.
You got
Crit
good,
that.
good Arcana. There's a
I have a +7 to my Arcana, making it a 16.
16. Yeah. So you realize exactly what you said, like metagame style, like I know magic and that should not work.
I was like, that does not work. That does not work.
In Gravedigger's brain, this is perfectly fine.
I'm thinking,
Everything's fine.
I'm thinking, Mirk,
What?
that doesn't work normally.
What
You
doesn't
can't-
work?
Mending a leg back onto somebody's body, that doesn't work ever, even if they're dead.
I just saw Gravedigger do it, so I mean,
That's why I think this is not normal at all, and we should follow her.
Gravedigger thinks this is completely normal.
so you think this is not normal at all, and you still want to follow her? I think that doesn't fucking sound
That
right.
makes her a drone or whatever. She might be a construct. She might be just some sort of fake thing that doesn't actually exist.
Gravedigger has a feeling about what she is. I think.
Well,
So she continues anyway, whether you
And
guys
we're
are
gonna-
following
well,
or
no, I mean,
not.
I'll follow her, but
And
like,
I'm gonna lead again. All 3 minions. They're not fully healed, so I'm gonna take a minute while we're going to heal my homunculus back up to full, and then I'm gonna take another minute while we're going to summon 2 more little fuckers.
Could I roll a nature check to see if I understand what she is? It's about animals and stuff
no,
like
nature would not reveal anything.
that. Okay.
So I now have 2 more little fuckers that can't attack, but they can defend.
Okay. So as you guys do continue your way through, eventually you do come to the center of the the council, and it opens up into this nature preserve looking giant dome right at the edge here. It's like domed in with this preserve. These statues up here. It goes up a hill into what looks like a cave at the top. And Kethril turns around at you guys and goes, and blood splouts out of where her neck is. Sorry, you blew her fucking head off, dude. I don't know.
so I'm not gonna lie. Right? So like, she turns around and tries to talk. That's 2 shots to the chest right there's bang bang, man.
Unreactive.
No one is
It
stopping me.
blows off, and now there's just like, the corpse is split in 2, flopping around.
I mend it back
It
together.
falls over.
I try to mend it back together. Just grab both shoulders, go like this, and go mending.
So
And it works.
I'm just gonna ask Annalise. Okay, so
Actually, I'm going to take off my head and just put it on her head to see what happens.
Take off my head.
So you have more magical knowledge than I do, right? Mine's more like practical knowledge. What creature can be mended back together as if they were a fucked up science project?
Construct.
I believe a flesh golem.
So she wasn't alive at all.
Flesh golem.
Likely not.
Okay.
Possibly.
For anyone listening, I did not commit a murder today.
Maybe.
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 So
This is also possibly a magical clone of some kind, but that's more of a hypothetical.
the last time we fought a magical clone, it turned to ooze in front of us, and it
That's more of a hypothetical. I'm not saying that it's solidified. This might be a very refined form of flesh golem
Or homunculus.
or homunculus. Not as
is
likely.
it,
They don't bleed.
Is it still trying to like
So-
walk up the hill?
I will give you this. She's standing at the edge when she's turning to you guys right at this.
Okay.
And as you blew her chest off and she fell as she crossed the doorway, she disappears except for like the 1 foot left. All right, she's got 2, but so like falls off and her foot's just like sitting there like in mid space.
So okay, so I just watch her body disappear. Okay, so wherever we go forward, probably not calling back until we deal with this. So
Yep.
I mean, we don't have much of a choice. We can't go back because we get sucked up into the fucking Shining.
At least there was an
Railroad the
elevator.
players on in there. Get them in.
At least there wasn't an elevator filled with blood.
You know what? Mirg will go first after casting Blur.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Roll a nothing. You just take a step out. Nothing happens at all.
What do I see?
A beautiful, well manicured landscape. Kind of super well manicured, like it's ritualistic, or there's a reason why this garden exists like it does. But
Of course there is.
there's a nice like light fog that little clouds drift in and out.
Oh, fog. You said fog? Man, fog's a problem.
Just slight, just a little mist, and the trees are very beautiful and vibrant and healthy. Give me a perception check.
It's not going to be great. I'm actually kind of wondering if I want to re-roll it. So it would be an 8 if I don't re-roll it.
Okay.
Gravedigger's still holding a flaming sword. 'Cause
I'm
it
going to
lasts until I
decide
let
that it's
go.
not that important, and whatever is going to come, I'd rather have a better chance of killing it than just seeing it. So we'll wait. I'll tell because I don't see
Actually,
any
you're super good at that stuff, aren't you?
Which stuff?
perception. He is.
Perceiving?
Yeah.
All right, you give me a perception.
Oh, I actually rolled bad this time.
All right.
Uh,
It's fine. It's just a small hint. It's
11.
just a small hint. Don't make or break.
So I'll tell them, like, hey, so, you know, pretty nice scenery out here. Given what we just went through, I think now might be a good time to take a knee and short rest for a second.
Take a short rest. I would agree with that.
I get some shit back from short resting. He's going to get a chance to actually heal so he doesn't die in one hit.
I'd get my hybrid transformation back.
I get a grip point back.
Don't know.
So are
Yeah,
you fine with
Warlock's
that?
I got-
A lot.
Short resting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warlocks get their spell slots back on a short rest, except for the fact that I'm like a multicaster, so...
The warlock spells you use would come back. The whatever
Yeah.
else you are would not.
But spell slots are shared across all classes. So how does that work?
There's specific packed
Yeah,
ones.
there's specific rules for that. Like,
If you have packed spell slots, like the ones for that are like your highest level or whatever for Warlock.
They're shared.
don't bother
God.
rolling hit points and stuff back first.
Huh?
Don't bother.
Oh, thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. You railroading motherfucker. And you're going to take away the short rest?
You just try to rest, but don't feel rested. You don't feel tired.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. So he does want a TPK.
This is part of it. I'm sorry.
So actually, have we come across this before?
No, this is high end stuff. I don't know if you guys. I tried giving you a tiny hint.
Well,
but
no,
you
I-
didn't.
I'm talking about, like, we have it in this campaign. Wasn't there a place where, like, we tried to rest, but no matter what we did, it was inside the mansion.
Oh, it wasn't inside the llama.
It was inside the llama.
It's inside the llama. All right.
So I'm immediately going to freak the fuck out. Oh, my fucking God. Why does this feel like the llama again? Oh, my God. Gravedigger, get me the fuck out of this place. You remember the llama, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God, this feels like the fucking llama. I'm going to look up to the sky to see if I see that fucking llama's face looking at me again.
You do not see a llama's.
Thank you, God, you do exist.
You see a crocodile.
I would prefer that over a llama.
I will give you another perception roll if you guys are sitting there for your half hour to an hour
You
doing a short
better,
rest.
please.
Since you're sitting here that long.
Well, there's a 15
Yes.
and a 17.
Yes.
Plus a
So that's a
bunch.
dirty 20.
So underneath that giant fallen log, you see like a hint of light slightly piercing out of the very bottom where it's touching the ground.
I get down on all fours and like start crawling towards it. So I can see kind of better.
The closer you get, the more obvious the little speck of light is.
I do like just whistle everybody and get them over here.
Gravedigger, help me move this damn thing.
Okay.
That thing weighs a couple tons.
Well, let's look underneath it. We might not need to move it.
Maybe not a couple tons. I'd say 8. No, I don't know. It's a pretty big fallen tree. Those things weigh a lot.
I mean,
Okay.
Look, here's the giant.
I have an 18 strength.
I have advantage on strength
Not
right
near as much as a giant's.
So as we approach the light, is there like the light coming from underneath the fallen tree? Is there a gap big enough for us to like actually get in there, or is it just like a little
Yeah,
light?
you could probably reach your hand. So it's like the trees fall in the grounds here. There's like something's dug up in that wedge.
So I am going to put my prosthetic down there. If anything happens to that, I can fucking remake that. So just
So you grab it out and you pull it back, and it's a tiny little thing. It looks like a little emerald, but it does have like a glow to it.
is it a green gem?
Similar?
Roll me an Arcana check to see connection.
I've had this fucking green gem in my backpack for
Yeah,
like.
but this is a cut, polished, small
Oh,
emerald-like
okay.
gem.
It's an Arcana.
Uh-huh.
It's intelligence.
It's about as good as it's gonna get.
Not.
So it's a 7 plus 5 for 12.
I don't think your knowledge of gemstones expands the gap necessary.
Why couldn't I have been a dwarf? Nat 20 immediately, because dwarves no stones. That's a crit.
The crit.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
lucky.
20 immediately.
So with that, having your other gems, you notice your other gems have kind of a yellowish, greenish haze, while this is a deep emerald color. And your knowledge of any gemstones you've ever collected before, that you're pretty confident it's emerald.
Oh, so this is not a Yellowstone turned green. This is just a fucking emerald.
This shiny
Based on your
emerald.
knowledge, it is an emerald, and it is emitting like a magic.
Okay, well, it's going in my fucking.
It's a very slight glow, but
It's going in my pocket. You want it?
I want it. Keep it. Oh.
Oh, I was just gonna put it in my pocket. Like they have to kill me in order to get to it.
No, they'd have to kill me to get to it. I'm putting it there for special keeping. In case they're like, hey, are you carrying anything? No.
Can I look at that for a minute?
No.
You have to throw it back up to give
No,
it.
I just put it I just put it like underneath my tongue.
Ah, okay.
I want to examine it. Because
go
it
ahead
has a
and-
weird glow. Like, I know it's not powerful, but it's a weird glow. It shouldn't be doing that. Is it magic?
Roll an Arcana. You don't know.
There you go.
Is that over with a nat 20 Arcana? I
Wait
didn't know
a
what the
minute.
fuck it was.
It's delicious. That's all I know. It tastes like sour
go
apples.
ahead.
Oh, it's a +7, so that would make it a.
Give me a
a
history
12.
roll. Give me it'd be tough, like 18. Is that a
Ah,
one? You got no
Uh,
freaking idea, man.
my history is a 7, so
8.
8?
You're like, man, I know a lot about a lot, and this
I got
is
a
not ringing
critical
a bell.
8.
Can I roll for history? I rolled a 19 plus 4.
It would be at a disadvantage if you're trying, but you already had a roll for it. You ain't got no idea.
17.
You can't all just start throwing dice for the same.
I wanted to
check.
look at it because I was trying to figure out like what the fuck is up with
Yeah,
this
but
thing.
you rolled terribly, though.
So
I
the
did.
best knowledge you guys have of this is it is an emerald and it is slightly glowing.
And it tastes like sour green apples.
does it?
Grape digger.
Nice.
It stays in your fucking mouth until we find a mage that's not an asshole. All
Yep.
right, I
It'd be
guess
funny if it blows up.
Just
you are
All
technically an
right.
automaton, right?
Yeah.
I can mend you.
yeah.
All right. Well, let's continue up the fucking hill. There's not much else we can do.
Unless I
Continue
get
up there.
beyond repair, but my head's not the important part.
I guess Lisa, how hurt are you still?
On a scale of 58, I'm currently at 42 damage.
So I have. So you said 48, right?
58. Out of 58 hit points, I have 42 damage.
You have 42 health left?
No, 42 damage, 16 health points. Hit points.
So okay, that
16
makes a
dam-
big fucking difference. I was about to give you the smallest healing I had, and say,
I have a superior healing potion.
Didn't we take a short rest?
No,
like
this
in the
place doesn't
llama,
work like
it
that.
doesn't work.
Oh.
We don't feel rested. It's just like we're trapped in this hellhole. So either you drink yours, or I'll give you my potion of greater healing. So take your pick.
I want to do the superior healing because the greater healing didn't do as much earlier.
All right.
So that's what? What's a superior healing again?
44, or yeah, 44 plus 4.
Oh, that's greater healing. What's a superior healing?
That's
Is that more?
8d4, I think. Superior is a purple one.
Oh. So anyway,
Yeah, so
you
while
guys do travel. I guess you're traveling up the hill.
yes,
And then
Superior is
you
blue.
reach.
It is 8d4.
Okay. You guys get to the top of the hill, and you have these two marble statues. One, they're just like they look. One's this crazy monstrosity with things out of its back and these long arms, and this other thing with these huge claws reaching out. And then the middle section is empty. And then I don't know if you guys recognize the spell of Magic Mouth, but you hear a voice come from behind them say, "Pick your path. Pick your path. Pick your path." And with that, we'll find out what path they pick. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys for checking out today's video. We post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for more glorious D&D content. Please like, comment, subscribe, throw it all down below. We always appreciate it, and we will see you guys next week.